Hi guys, welcome back to Crafty Nanny. Today we're going to be making our masks for Patch, Hedgie and Scoot's Moonlight Masquerade. I've already made 3 masks. I have a rabbit mask, cat mask, and kitten mask. And today I'm going to show you how to make the kitten mask out of a few simple household items. For this, you're going to be needing a piece of cardboard. This is just a piece of a box from the recycling bin. Contact paper or shelf liner. I got this at the dollar store. Glue stick, a few scrap pieces of cardstock to add some detail to your mask, and some elastic so that you can fasten the mask to the child's face. Okay, to get started, you're going to attach your contact paper to the front of your mask. All right. Once you've peeled the backing off the contact paper, you lay it down on a flat surface. Put your mask front side down onto the contact paper and just trim all the way around. So that your the contact paper is the same size as your mask. If you want, you could actually just cut into the contact paper and fold it around the mask, which is what I did for the other 3 masks, but I found that this process might be even easier than folding the contact paper around. These tiny scissors. I'm just noticing that I don't know what I did with my other scissors I was just holding. So thankfully I have a million pairs of scissors and this little one just happened to be lying around. Hopefully I can poke into the eye holes and cut it out as easily as I would with a bigger pair. Okay, once you've cut around your mask, you have the basic shape. And then for the eye holes, you're just going to poke a little into the plastic and then cut a few slits into the contact paper, folding it around the eye and onto the back so that you have the opening for your eyes. How do you know if the mask is the right size? You just wing it. Just wing it. The only thing is try to get the eyes actually lined up with your eyes, otherwise you won't see where you're going when you're wearing your mask, which could be funny too actually, but quite dangerous for children, I imagine. Okay, now that everything is folded, you have your mask with your eye holes ready for design. The contact paper is already quite beautiful. They come in all different colors and patterns, so you can just pick one that suits you. I quite like this polka dot pattern, and I intend to use it a few times because it's beautiful. So I'm just adding 2 triangles of cardstock to the ears of my cat mask to add some detail, and also a little heart-shaped nose to up the cuteness factor. Easy peasy. That, what was this, 3 minutes? Couldn't be easier than that. And the last thing you're going to do is to add a way to fasten the mask to your child's face. So for this, you can just take a sharp object and poke a hole on either side of the eye area. That's if you're using the elastic method. Otherwise, if you go the chopstick takeout method, you could just tape or glue your chopsticks to the back of your mask. Thread your elastic through each hole, make a knot. Of course, kids, you would not be poking this with a sharp object by yourself. You would ask a grown-up to do this for you, or you could use a pencil, a sharp pencil, and poke onto the cardboard into an eraser, and that works just as well. Okay, this is so small, it's taking me a second to knot it. Okay, and there you have it. Cute little kitten mask, ready for the Moonlight Masquerade with bigger cat mask, sibling kitten mask, and big rabbit mask. All right, try out your mask, take some pics, and post it to Crafty Nanny at IG Crafty Nanny on Instagram or Crafty Nanny on Facebook. Keep crafting, and we'll see you next time.